Hi, my name is Gabe Arnold. I'm the founder and CEO of Business Marketing Engine. And today, what I want to share with you is how you can actually measure the quality of the traffic that you receive to an offer, to something you're putting out there. So, we're going to break down how you can measure that quality, how you can evaluate what's working and what's not working. And ultimately, this will help you get better conversion and help you grow your business more. So, stay tuned and we'll break that down. So all this week we've been talking about traffic. Like I mentioned in an earlier episode this week, here at Business Marketing Engine, or BME for short, we talk about three things that are the key components inside your marketing. DCT. D stands for destinations. Where are you driving people to? Is it a landing page? Is it a video? Is it a group? Is it a physical brick and mortar? So what destination do we want people to go to start interacting with us? C stands for content, making sure that the content that you create builds your brand, builds awareness, explains the value that you provide and the value that somebody will have when they invest in working with you or invest in the products. And then T is for traffic. How are we going to drive traffic to that? How are we going to get more eyeballs, more people, more of your audience to engage with you? And so all this week, we're talking about traffic. And when we think about traffic, it's really important to realize that there's high quality traffic and there's low quality traffic. I remember in years past, I tried something that did not work well for me. I've heard of other people where it's worked really well, but something called solo sends or solo traffic, and it was a service where I could say, "Here, send traffic to this offer," and this person said, "I'm going to send 5,000 people to your landing page," and I was like, "Awesome!" And I think it was like $100, and I didn't know any better, and so I had 5,000 people come to my landing page, and I got a handful of opt-ins, but I got no traction, no results. Nobody bought, nobody opted in. And so I don't know if it was bot traffic. I don't know if it was some random list. The person delivered on their promise, but it wasn't quality traffic. And all of us are going to encounter this, whether we try to work with a partner on something or we hire a vendor, whether we spend our own advertising dollars. There's going to be times where we're like, man, I can see I'm getting clicks. I can see that people are viewing this. I can see that I'm getting traffic, but not, the results that I was expecting are not happening. So when that occurs, there's some things that I use to evaluate the quality of the traffic that I hope will help you just think a little bit differently about how you view this and help you understand, am I sending the right traffic? So the first thing that I'll start to look at is if I'm getting a great click-through rate, if I'm getting a bunch of people to view it, whether I'm doing paid advertising, maybe it's Facebook or Google or LinkedIn or YouTube or one of the big channels there, or if I'm sending direct mail and saying, visit this URL to learn more, or I'm doing, SMS marketing or radio or whatever it might be, the first thing I'm going to look at is, are people clicking through? Because if they're not clicking through and they're not visiting the destination I want them to go to, then I'm not making the right offer at all. Like I just haven't resonated with my messaging. But once I've determined, yes, this ad works, people are interested in this, they want to learn more, so they're visiting the site or they're taking the next step, that's where traffic is starting to occur, right? But if I see a bunch of clicks, I was actually looking at a campaign that a client brought to us that we're going to help them optimize and improve. I saw that they had a really great click-through rate. They had 4% click-through rate, which is definitely, above the industry standard for where they were at. But they weren't getting the number of opt-ins and engagement that they wanted to get. And so that's one of the first things I looked at is, so if we're getting a bunch of traffic to a page, then is somebody taking the next step and opting in? If they're not, then you can go back and listen to yesterday's episode where we talk about, three things that will really help you get better conversions, because maybe you're confusing them. Maybe there's lack of congruency. There's some things there, but I'll know that my, either I'm not making the right offer or I don't have congruency. I have problems with where I'm sending them, or I'm sending the wrong traffic there. So once I've evaluated and fixed congruency, I've made sure that, I'm keeping the offer really simple. I've evaluated all that. And if I'm still not getting results, people are not opting in, then I know that they're not the right person to be interested. That's not quality traffic for my offer. Another way that I'll evaluate this is if I see people, like when we're doing a search engine optimization campaign and we're increasing traffic, I had a client come to us and they're like, I get crazy, crazy amounts of traffic, tons of traffic. And I was like, that's awesome. They were getting like 100,000 a month, which is a good amount of traffic. I've definitely worked on projects where there's a lot more and a lot less, but that's a good amount of traffic. And so when I saw that they were getting 100,000, visits per month to their site, I said, man, like you're not getting revenue, you're not getting conversion. I dug into the stats and I saw that people were only visiting a page for less than 30 seconds. So they would click in, they would be scanning or reading or engaging a little bit, and then they would exit, they would bounce right out. And so I could tell that that wasn't quality traffic for the offer that was being made. When I can tell that there's quality traffic coming to a site, I'll take a look at the traffic analytics and Google Analytics or similar tools like that. And I'll see somebody click in and read the first page, and then they'll opt in or they'll click to another page and they read a second page. And when I can get a client's read time on their website to over a minute, and then over a minute and a half, and then over 2 minutes, I know that there's valuable information and the right traffic, the right person is coming in to read that. And so by seeing what is the time on the landing page, are people opting in, are they clicking or taking the next step? Those are two simple indicators that show me this is high quality traffic. And so we have to remember that we need to make the right offer to the right audience. And so if we have the right offer and we've already checked that it's congruent, it's clear, it's simple to take the next step, there's going to be no overwhelm because they know exactly what to do. And we're really confident that we're making the right offer. And we have to ask ourselves, are we making the right offer to the right people? Because if we get a bunch of traffic and there's no conversion, then the odds are we're making that offer to the wrong person, which is low quality traffic, right? But when we change that and we're making an offer to the right people, again, the stats that we're going to see change is not just clicking through to view something, but when they get to that first destination, they get to that first landing page, that's when they're going to opt in. They're going to take the next step. Or if it's SEO traffic, they're going to click to the next link, or they're going to click to contact you. We're going to see that read time increase. We're going to see that person who is sending traffic to your site, they are the traffic, right? We're going to see them read more pages, be on each page for longer, take the actions that we want because we're sending the right people to the right offer. And so measuring quality traffic is as much a science as like having that data and evaluating things as it is an art, in my experience and opinion, that we need to say, like, zoom out and say, what's not matching here? Again, right offer to the right audience, it converts and makes a great business. Right offer to the wrong audience doesn't matter. Wrong offer to the right audience doesn't matter. And that's where we have low quality traffic, when we have incongruency and things breaking down there. So it's a little bit more theoretical, a little bit higher level to think through, but I want to share it today to just give you awareness of the fact that there is high quality traffic and there's low quality traffic. And in general, I would always recommend just focus on getting higher quality traffic, which means people will opt into what you're offering. They'll read your content. They'll engage. They are trying to solve that problem and trying to learn more about how you can serve and help them. And that's ultimately what's going to help you grow your business. So if you're stuck with any of this, or if you have suspicions like, man, I'm not sure if I have quality traffic, or I'm not sure if my offer really should be performing the way it is, please reach out. I would be glad to take a look at it for you. No charge, no obligation. We'll jump on a call, take a look at what's happening there, and I can give you recommendations of how you can resolve that. If you need any help with that, comment down below, send me a message, or head over to businessmarketingengine.com and shoot us a message there. I appreciate you taking time to tune in today, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode.